Hi everyone, we're out here. So today I'm reviewing a romance novel. It's called Secret of Ella and Micha by Jessica Sorensen. I got this book ages ago at Book Expo Australia last year when I went to Sydney. Finally had the chance to read it, and you know me, I love my romance novels. This book, I think I was expecting more. I didn't mind it though, it wasn't a bad read. So basically, Ella and Micha are the two main characters. They have known each other legit forever. They're the next door neighbours, they've grown up together. One night soon changes both their lives and Ella runs away, leaving Micha behind. 8 months later, Ella returns. Ella is like a whole new person. Basically, this story is, can Micha bring Ella back to her old self? The whole time you're wondering, why did Ella run away? What happened that night? All these questions which you find out at the very end. I, didn't mind this book. It wasn't a bad read. I'd suggest it to more older readers. If this book sounds interesting to you, make sure that you go pick it up. If you don't want to be spoiled, click out. Let's talk The Secret of Ella and Micha. I originally thought this book would be more dreamy romance style, but it wasn't. The characters, lived in this kind of rough town. The whole love story was more rough. You know what I mean? Had more gusto. It was definitely intense, and the sexual tension between Ella and Micha was just there the whole time. I was just like, just jump her already. I know that sounds really, really off, but we had the eye-peeling thing going the whole time. Originally, I thought that Ella had some kind of problem, but at the end, it ended up being her mother. Her mother had bipolar. I didn't get necessarily why Ella had to run away and change her whole identity before coming back. How she was trying to convince herself to be someone she's not. What really annoyed me here is I was thinking, oh, well, your mum has bipolar, your mum was kind of doing that. You don't want to follow in the footsteps of your mum, but yet you're trying to change yourself to be someone that you're not. Isn't that what she's trying to avoid in the first place, being someone like her mum? Because originally Ella was supposed to be this strong, kind of tough goth girl, and that was always in her, so why change that? I get it though, why she may have wanted to do that. She's living in not the best town. She doesn't have like prettiest and nicest of people around her. Her dad, ever since the mum died, has been drinking. The whole time I was thinking, why not put your dad in like rehab or a program or something like that, which I think she ended up doing at the end of the book. Letting him just sit there, drink himself to death, which I thought was kind of stupid, her dad. Come on, I know your wife's dead, but you don't have to turn to alcohol and like start ignoring your kids and not being a dad to them. Why would you want to do that? At the start, what really annoyed me was how Ella denied her feelings for Micha. I could sense that sexual tension. I think all readers could sense that sexual tension. Have feelings for Micha, just say it, just admit it that you do. How she was trying to run away from that. Ethan hit the nail on the head when he said,
who the hell are you trying to convince? You know just as well as every single person in the room, they say you told her just problems and it's never going to be fixed until you fuck.
Exactly. She returns after 8 months, and we have the alternate point of views between Micha and her. I said how Micha was trying to search for her that whole entire time, and she didn't even end up replying to his voicemail once he sent her a message. I felt like saying to Ella, Micha is someone who deeply cares about you. You know that. You can see that. At least let him in on something in your life. If you're having trouble, talk about it with him. I really also feel she should have opened up to Lila about it. If I was Lila and I was like suddenly thrust onto, Ella's life, I'd be like, oh my god, this girl has been living a lie the whole time. I'd be actually freaked out. The fact that Lila didn't run away and she was actually starting to get into Ella's lifestyle, so I was actually amazed at myself because I found Lila to be like this posh kind of girl. The main thing that is this book is Micha is just trying to get her back the whole time. I thought that was really, really cute because, he did. He wanted Ella back the way she is without thinking she's just like her mother. Things I thought was really cute but freaky at the same time. When Micha, climbed up the tree, got into her room, stuck into her bed, kind of, slept with her for the night. Wouldn't, Lila hear this? Wouldn't she be freaked out that someone snuck into the house? Wasn't Lila sleeping on the trundle bed next to Ella? I would just pop up and start screaming. The fact that Ella was such a deep sleeper, wouldn't she feel that someone is, next to her on the bed? When Lila's Mercedes got ruined, I felt so sorry for her. And I actually really thought she'd have one gigantic freak out. She was typical, that's when her kind of rich side came out. I think the daddy's little girl, because she's like, daddy can buy me anyone kind of thing. I liked her, I didn't mind her, but she started to piss me off at the start of this book because I thought, I just want Ella and Micha to reconnect. I just want to know about Ella and Micha. I'm not interested in her. And she was third wheeling them everywhere they went. By the end of this book, I kind of got used to her, especially, you know, her and Ethan, how they started talking. If Micha isn't sexy enough, we find out that he can also sing. When he sings to her on page 99, I was singing this in my head. Like, if you read a book, characters like singing, like this happened in Existence and Predestined, you sing it in your head, or do you like read it out loud and sing it? In space of a short time, Ella's brother comes back. Ella's brother is just a dick. The whole time I was just like, can't them two just get along? I was starting to get over this dysfunctional family and how no one is helping each other around the family. And especially when her brother drops the bombshell that he's engaged. The fact that no one knew about this, and when was he planning on telling everyone? As much as I didn't like Micha's dad, what a complete douchebag, suddenly calling your son back because he got some money in a will, but not seeing him all those years. He's gone off, he's created another family, and he's never even bothered to be in contact with Micha or Micha's mum. How a ridiculous dad. Oh, I was so pissed about Micha's dad. Like, I would have done the same thing as Micha did. I'm so glad that, you know, he just walked out. One of the cutest moments in this book, I thought, was when Ella and Micha were running through the sprinklers and they end up kissing and all that, like making out on the lawn of someone's random house. If I was just a spectator, if I was just walking past the street and I suddenly saw them two kissing, I'd be like they didn't even care. It was cute. And also one of the funniest moments was an intense shower scene where they're kind of doing it in the shower. They end up like walking out. Lila and Ethan are in the house. They're naked, and it's so funny. I think one of the things that the author really wanted the reader to be really about how they end up doing that car racing thing, and Micha and Ethan get into that accident. I thought that'd be more intense. You know, I thought that Micha would be in hospital for longer. He wouldn't be responding to anything they give him. But at the very end, he just had that thing in his shoulder and it was kind of all resolved. I thought there'd be more of like a build-up or something there. Other than that, my heart was beating at that moment because I thought, at the very end, I love how they find themselves. She gets the internship. Micha's off with the band. He's touring. They're both doing things that they kind of love. I think at the end, they both really found themselves. Especially Ella finally came to terms with who she is, and you know, she doesn't have to pretend. I know there is a sequel to this book, Ever, of Ella and Micha. I am intrigued. I might go pick this up. I'll see how I go. Tell me your thoughts down below. Did you enjoy it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know. I am Miranda. Thank you so much for watching my mini review on this book. See you.